It is my great pleasure to introduce President Adela de la Torre, who's the 9th president of the San Diego State University. She brings with her more than 30 years of service in leadership roles within institutions of higher education, including the California State University System, the University of Arizona, and University of California in Davis. Prior to her appointment as president here, she served as vice chancellor for student affairs and campus diversity at UC Davis. Dr. de la Torre's research focuses on aspects of Latino community health, an area in which San Diego State University is a national leader. We're very pleased to welcome President de la Torre.
Gracias, Paula. Jose, what an amazing job. I think you're an inspiration for this conference and the vision for the future. So, bienvenidos a todos. I'm so happy to be here today and welcome you to the first Reborder 2019 conference. We have the privilege of inaugurating the first annual binational and collaborative Reborder conference that explores key transborder national issues, binational issues, and innovative solutions. Through our pláticas at this conference, we have an opportunity to develop and fortify the most innovative regional approaches on how we use, preserve, and value water, a precious resource critical to the success of our Baja California region. This room and the one we will share tomorrow at UABC brings together the voices of U.S. and Mexican researchers, students, practitioners, public policy experts, and community stakeholders to explore how we can all contribute to innovative solutions for water-related challenges in the transborder region. I'm delighted to welcome all our regional partners across San Diego and Tijuana, and all of you who have set aside time to be part of critical conversations that will help us reimagine our connection to the most talked about border region in the world in relation to the water we share, el agua que compartimos. Thank you all for being here today. I want to take this opportunity to recognize a few people. Rector Daniel Octavio Valdez Delgadillo and his UABC team, thank you for being great collaborators and co-hosts. I'm looking forward to being at UABC tomorrow. Special thanks to the City of San Diego and Mayor of San Diego, Kevin Faulkner, who will be sharing a few welcome remarks with us shortly. We are grateful and excited to welcome Congressman Juan Vargas, who will speak with us later this afternoon and close day one of the conference. Welcome to Consul General of Tijuana and San Diego, Carlos Gonzalez Gutierrez. Thank you for being here. State Water Resource Control Board Chair, Mr. E. Joaquin Esquivel. Thank you for joining us as our keynote speaker today. I also want to express my heartfelt appreciation for the San Diego County Water Authority and Jim Matafor, Board Chair, for being great visionary partners and for helping us inaugurate Reborder 2019 as our title sponsors. To our student artists who have contributed art poster concepts, poetry, and visual stories, I'm grateful that they are helping us see the border in a broader context through their personal experiences as border and transborder citizens. I want to thank Dr. Cristina Alfaro, Associate Vice President for SDSU's Office of Global Affairs, for her leadership and 20-plus years of building bridges across the border with many of our Mexican university partners here today, and she'll continue that tomorrow. I also want to give a special shout out to all our committed researchers and regional partners from whom we will hear over the next 2 days. And to our student researchers who are presenting their research posters on the other side of the curtain in the back of the room, please go take a look at them during the breaks. Last but not least, I want to recognize SDSU's very own Dr. Paul Ganster, who has been part of SDSU's decades-long tradition in illuminating solutions and trying to help us think about the border from a watershed context in the 80s and the 90s. Paul was one of the original individuals who pushed forward this important conference. He has been instrumental in shaping the agenda of this conference to include a diverse group of important voices. Finally, I want to thank Maria Keckler, Asha Jones, Dan Montoya and the SDSU Alumni Association, Eric Smeagol and the SDSU's Art Alive, Paula Avila for our MC, and the entire Reborder Planning Committee. both at SDSU and UABC, for their dedication and skill to make this inaugural event such a success. I could go on, and it would take the next hour to recognize all the many individuals and organizations that are doing tremendous work in our border related to water. You'll hear about them throughout the next 2 days. For now, let us give ourselves and each other a round of applause for coming together to talk about our border region and the water we share. In terms of solutions, in terms of possibilities, in terms of innovation, in terms of collaboration, and in terms of working together to imagine and create the solutions that will help every community and individual in our region thrive. Thank you so much.